12:13 p.m. It is Thursday afternoon, and it is beautiful fucking thirsty, thick by Thursday. So I got 6 books to run off. Easy shit. So, first up, we got Justice League Volume 4, The Sixth Dimension. Soft cover. Only... yeah, one of these is a hardcover. So, this is part of Perpetua's arc. So, let's knock this book out, shall we? Oh my, here are my thoughts. So, the Sixth Dimension is in the control room in the multiverse where cosmic beings set our fates in motion long ago. Awesome spreads to all these, bitchin' art as well. So, new Justice League lineup with Mira and Starman. Mr. Mxyzptlk attacks the League and makes the buildings attack him as well. Legion of Doom holds 5 of the 7 energies, while they have the remaining 2. Well, when they have the remaining 2, they can summon Perpetua. Hawkgirl's wings hold a pattern that could fix the multiverse. Ain't that some shit? I love his layout. It's so good. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want that. Yeah, I do want him as a figure. They all need to be figures. You know me. I love my figures. Good spread for the Sixth Dimension explanation. So there's an imp that watches over Batman. And then I figured out who it was. Like, duh me. I love them suits. Oh, they're so good. I like Supes' setup, but why is the dialogue so cheesy? It does start off cheesy, but then it gets better. How'd they save the world, though? Supes is on a world where he's walking among a pile of corpses. House of Justice looks good. I did like that layout. Jarro's Robin and Batman's kid. I remember him from Dark Knight's Death Metal. Pretty amazing that John and Hawkgirl have a family in the future, and the Martian species is repopulated in the end. The mascaras open up, Kara, Vixen, and Ivy join the Amazons. Dick becomes Batman. Funny. It's so dirty. Bats wants to know where all the villains are. Hawkgirl and John's kid show them how it really is where they are. House of Justice Supes has Supes trapped in a pocket dimension with barely any light. Future Gotham has light. Arkham got torn down and renamed the Pennyworth home, where Barbara helps others. Tim works for the city. Damien's on Global Patrol with John Kent. Duke Thomas works with kids here. Jason. This story was just so wild. And this is all going to be DC, so if you don't like DC, well, you're going to be very upset. But if you do, that's awesome. House of Justice Supes is actually the World Forger. Mxyzptlk looks fucking gnarly. Mxyzptlk is unimagining everything out of existence. Everything. You, me, all of us. Wild. Some crazy ass shit. World Forger gave the League a choice, and Bats pointing out that they need to stop giving in to hope, as the kid mentioned, is right. Then they made their decision with Hearts and Minds appearing on Apocalypse, or something like it, where Lois is in charge of rounding up the villains, which is pretty fucked up. Lois' suit looks bitchin'. Legion of Doom unleashed Batmite to stop Mxyzptlk. Perpetua's origins with her kids is revealed. Alpheus, aka World Forger, found Barbados in the center of the Prime Universe called Earth. 200,000 years later, in the Promethean Galaxy, her kids reached out to warn those in the Omniverse of Perpetua's plans, and the Raptor Bird answered before she was going to kill them. Raptor imprisoned her behind the Source Wall. Supes escapes Pocket Dimension. Jimmy Olsen is Lois's LT. He looks scruffy good. Oh yes, definitely. This was a heavy story too. Oh my. Where are we at? Lois captured the League, but Bat stayed behind. She watched Alphys create countless universes. And every time Supes was the issue, John Kent soon went after. Alphys creates worlds from people's hopes and dreams. Those that he, those that last, he ushers to reality. Those that don't go back to the forge. Makes sense. Bats stay behind to hear Alphys out. Alphys wants Bats to choose whether Soups lives or dies. If he dies, his essence will live on inside Alphys. The kid's name is Shane. He stowed away using his psychic powers. Shane blew up the cells, holding the League, but also freed the villains too. I'm definitely on Hawk Girl's side about needing the truth at all costs. Knowing the truth has burned away many bridges in my life, but those ruins have brought me to greater peace and understanding that my younger self couldn't comprehend. Absolutely fucking true. Legion of Doom saves League and Darkseid's piloting the ship. Ooh, he said Darkseid is. Ooh. Excellent foreshadowing on Infinite Frontier. Bats let Soups die. Damn, John and Soups were supposed to light the lantern for Pa's death anniversary, but it's raining, and when he imagines the worst thing ever, Lois calls that gray kryptonite. Lois repurposed Soup's original hypersleep from his rocket for their prisoners and called them Krypton Cradles. Crazy name, right? Where are we at? Bats built the Sun Box, a chair made from Element X, and the final bat suit around it just for him. Not to determine people's minds, but to change them and rewrite them cell by cell. That's fucked up. Everybody's like, oh, Bats is so overpowered. Like, you think? His mastermind plans truly are unreal sometimes. Who's the mole on Earth that knows about Bats' final suit and a chair that Thal revealed? Thal is Sinestro. I didn't recognize him at first. Oh my god, because he's bald and he's got a beard. And John's final message to the Legion was deep. Future LOD sacrificed themselves so the League could escape. Oh, Jaro destroyed it. Final bat suit looks intimidating as fuck, but cool. Needed as a figure. Oh my. Seeing Soups fade in the pocket dimension is desolate. Justice League versus Future League is crazy wild. The League showed up with lanterns of their own for John that night. That was beautiful. Soups escapes the pocket dimension, delivering a full right hook to Alphys. Alphys joins the League after realizing what Bat said about not looking at every possibility. The League's been gone a whole fucking week. That's crazy. Legion of Doom with Bat might be mixed of Spitalik. Say that 5 times fast. And Luthor made a speech about it. In his speech, he told the world about the source wall breaking, multiverse collapsing, dissolved all his assets, gave everything to the public, and caused total anarchy, declaring it you're the villain. Plus to reject the Justice League and save yourselves. LOD took down President Amanda Waller. She's not actually president. I misread that, as I found out later on. Robbed her mind of all locations of the most dangerous people on the planet. Cat Madam and the government went after Lex, who went to his tower, destroying it and himself. Luthor gave his fortune and belongings to the world's villains. Yep. That red sky and white lightning, so damning. Is Lex alive, roaming around as the Cloaked Man? The League calls a meeting in the House of Heroes for all the multiverse leagues to help Alphys find his brothers and fight Perpetua. Good seeing Kingdom Come Superman. I love that son of a bitch. He is so cool. Not to mention every other multiverse heroes in the spread. Man, stay there. I need a drink real quick. Damn. Much better. Hawk Girl says she's gonna kill Jean for not answering the calls. Is funny. He's tracking down the Cloak Man's whereabouts, and then they got Rorschach. That was so cool. I love Rorschach. Him, the Metal Man, Blue Beetle, Ollie, Detective Chimp, and Plastic Man are tracking down Legion of Doom's whereabouts and possible worst-case scenarios. Smart shit. Starman can't get in touch with his power, the totality, but can't. Oh, he can't get in touch. Okay. Alright. Hawk Girl revealing her fear of dealing with the upcoming war. Shane and John. Tamira is heavy. All about it, too. Yeah. John found Lionel Luthor, not Lex, so it was an old model bottle Luthor. Professor Ivo and Amazo lure John into a trap. The League and Alphys find Mar Nouveau, Alphys' brother. He joins. They go to Cord for the anti-monitor. Professor Ivo working with LOD. Lex gives his father's work. Gave him his father's work from time to time from his time as one of Vandal's Legionnaires clubs. I thought I simplified that. Oh well. Lex wanted Ivo to make the apex predator, a being capable of wielding the powers of the universe, and the secrets to it lie inside John. Hawkgirl saved John. I like how Starman clarified to Shane that he's a possibility. And that they exist. Since they exist, Shane didn't know if he was real or not. That's pretty wild, though. That's one of them things that you never think about. Apex predators are made from humans and Martians. Interesting species blend. And Ivo's made hundreds of them, but they're incomplete. Lex is alive. Nice cover for Justice League 28. Hawkgirl and John taking down the Amazos was neat. The League, Alphys, and Mar Nouveau find a bloody message from Mobius saying, "Do not follow me," after he slaughtered the weaponeers of Cord. Flash likes their hats, though. John meets with Lex. Lex wants John to become an apex predator with him. I didn't know when they joined minds long ago they both wanted a better world. It would be an interesting union, that's for sure. Shit, Lex absorbed John into him. That was a bleak introduction to Perpetua and what was to come for the Dark Multiverse. Sixth Dimension rivals, the Dark Factor, the Last Night on Earth had going on. Definitely. That's another going on the channel. Going forward, this is going to be harrowing, frightening, and terrifying. Sixth Dimension is a 9 out of 10. So, I'll be back with another one. Stay tuned.